There you go. Right. Right, God. Like that. You see what he said?
Say
it again.
God is seen and heard.
Right. Right. Because, check this one in. Let me help you out. I'm going to tell you why that is. Actual fact. And solo. But actual. Light travels at 186,000 miles per second. Sound travels at 120 feet per second. 1,120 feet per second. Okay, so a lot of people had coffee this morning. Okay, so all right, let's use right. Thank you for the correction. 1,120 feet per second. Let me ask you a question. Which travels faster? Right. And you know why that is? Okay. Here we go. You're good, young guy. I'm about to drop this pen. Go ahead. Why does light travel faster than sound? Okay, I'm gonna keep going with this one. Peace. Okay. Yes. Say it again. Raise your voice.
When you're born, you see light before you hear sound.
Yes. That's my point exactly. It travels faster because I'm going to see you before I hear you. I'm going to see you. See, light. Sound is important, absolutely. But this is when I may sound real good. Ooh, look at us, go, yeah. I use myself, I don't like to always use other people's sound sometimes. Right? He sound good, but then somebody says, no, don't do it with him. Go see Jay Supreme Bone. Why? Because I seen his work. Charles is shyster. He gonna get you. See, Jay, on the other hand, I seen his work. Comes out, he works, he's honest, he does this and that. See, then when I come to you, then I want to hear now, sound. Right now, sound, 1,120 feet per second. Now it needs to be magnetic in the sound you're making, not noise. Because see, everybody's listening. But while you're listening, you can also hear things in the background. Vaughn just finished saying something, the door just closed, but you're not keying into that, although you hear it. It goes to decimals in the sound. That's traveling really at 13,440 feet an hour. That sound at 1,120 feet per second in the air. See, right? I'm talking about we go to the decibels that you're hearing. You're hearing all that, but you're keying into, oh, I heard that. After all that noise, you're able to say, I know what he said. Because you wasn't keying into that, I wasn't listening to that. Right, God, yes.
It's important. And I think God, he hit it beautifully.
Yes, he did.
And it's a beautiful thing. And I would like the God to bear in mind, though. You hear me? That when you're dealing with those things, he just gave you another example of why it happens in water, why it happens in the air, and why it happens on the ground. Like when I was growing up, there used to be old cowboy movies, and you would see the Indians put their ear to the ground, and you'd be like, "Yo, why are you doing that?" You know, you little. I was like, "Yo, I'm like, yo, why are you putting his ear to the ground?" Because he could hear the horse's hooves from a mile away. And so they knew the enemy was coming before the enemy even knew they was there. Now, it takes science to understand that, because like the God was saying, sound travels faster when the molecules are closer together. The more dense the molecular structure, the faster it travels. Why? Because it's able to jump from molecule to molecule at a greater speed. This is why some of us can defy gravity a little more than others. You understand? But in order for you to really to get into that, young God, and to those, because I bear in mind to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to choose for themselves, and that's it. I ain't gonna add on none of that, but it's important to understand that when you're speaking with molecular, the deeper you go, the taller you stand. You understand that? So if you want to stand tall, dig deep. All right? Because the deeper you get, the faster your molecules travel. And you're able to do what the God is doing right now. Teaching and showing and proving at the same time. Why? Because he's able to get above those molecules that have the average man trapped. He's able to increase his speed at will. That's what makes you and I, and him, like he said, swift and changeable, yo. So,
that's correct.
yeah, but God said it's swift, man. He gave us swift answer.
Yeah,
He said, I see him before him.
Yeah, that's
man,
right,
you
that's
couldn't
right,
get no
right.
better than that.
And a child, because they're born in darkness.
That's a swift, yo.
Right? That's a sign you drop. You can sit here too. Right.
If Mecca did this.